Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and we return with our three brothers to continue their tale for glory. Now that the tale continues, the brothers will continue to do the same as they were before, collecting dungeons, completing quests, and doing all that they can to earn their name of power. But what awaits them in this tale of the day is what we ask ourselves. Only time will tell, but first the brothers must board their ship and sail out onto the ocean blue. Or our brothers enter the night market because we can, because the game is still using its damn glitchy bug. So what do we have available to us in this area? Do tell. Ooh, we've got quite a few things, but most importantly, that rogue's brew. So all the gold goes to Billy Terry, who will then take the rogue's brew for himself. Now, with his money all in his hands, and everything ready, and going according to plan, the brothers set out as they move on their quest to rid the world of its dungeons, in all that there is. So into the dungeon the brothers do go, ready to fight, and with all due woe. First they come across a chest. Who knows what it may contain? Do we care if it's a mimic? Not at all, because the brothers can take it. Oh look, we've collected gold, and Hagsbane do. Oh, glory for us and you. Ooh, a magic leather armor, so good for magic resistance for Joe, possibly. But with the lack of armor it gives, it's not worth it entirely. A dream hat for Billy Bob, for when he needs his luck. There's nothing so greater than all of that. Ah, the curse fails, and but now the banshees do roam. Whatever shall we do with this soam? The banshee does dodge, like the little prick that it is. Oh, woe is me in all of this deeds. You know, you could be a little nicer and not dodge everything indeed. But then I guess you'd be too nice. And we can't have that, indeed. The enemies do strike, and the curses do go. The brothers are prepared for all that is sowed. So strike out again, Billy Joe, you must indeed. As the enemy is ready to strike us indeed. A single perfect attack, which does nothing to Billy Joe. It's almost as if they can't handle us in all of our woe. A nice strike from Billy Terry to do lots of damage indeed. And then a final strike from Billy Joe, who finishes off the zombie indeed. And Joe's song fails and doesn't reach Keith Hedgie. Because Keith Hedgie was a rock lover. And this is classical indeed. I can relate to you, Keith Hedgie. Because metal is indeed very nice. So why don't you meet the metal of his hammer? Oh wait, you already have. Wasn't it nice? Continue through the cave where we find cultists awry. Oh, what indeed will we find awry? All the brothers dodge the attacks sent at them indeed, and are ready to strike back with all of their deeds. A perfect strike from Billy Joe, and he stuns them all with mighty glaze. And down goes the protector in all of its days. We strike down the Chaos Warrior, ready to do our deeds. It's not going to survive this day, indeed. Now, with only the Protector left, and Billy Bob dodging the attack, whatever shall become of him, well, there's no question about that. He's going to become a corpse, with no argument, indeed. It's just a matter of whether it's now or later. It's now, indeed. Well done, brothers. The cave has fallen to your whims. You are the winners here, the victors, the conquerors, indeed. Now collect your gold from the chests and treasures, indeed. Because we can't find the last dungeon we need. So why the hell not? The brothers now go and they move to the Silver Hero. But they can't really move there yet because Billy Bob's turn was needed. So we're just gonna go around and see if we can get to the... what's it called? And here we have Billy Bob's turn. And is he wearing his boots? No, he's not. Billy Joe is ready to equip his poison immunity boots, as he then sets to the silver statue and collects the gold in hue. The brothers now pick him. Joe now picks up his brother and gets ready to leave, as they've got more dungeons to explore indeed. In you go, ready and raring to flee. There's only so many dungeons this place can offer, indeed. How dare you take our focus? That's stuff we never have. It's not like it matters in the slightest to us. This is not good. The brothers need to strike. So murder the mind... That's not murdering the Mind Flayer, Joe. So the brothers are on a break as they fail every attack. I don't know how to react to that. So let's try again as we strike them down and go. Perfect strike from Billy Terry. What about Billy Joe? Down goes the Mind Flayer with all its bloody hue. Bob's as bad as ever. Who knew? Come on, Billies. There's only so much they can do. You can do this, I'm sure. Just kill them. Well done, Billy Terry. Another perfect from you. We expect no less with all of your hue. And the ghost dodges, because it's a little prick indeed. And they've got too much evasion for ghosts indeed. And they finally cursed Joe with a curse I care about. Well done, you bastards. I got nothing more to say about that. Stop dodging, you little bastard. It's not very clever indeed. There we go. Music has been played. And attacks have been dodged. Ah, this is glorious indeed. You cannot win, Kals. There is 3 of us and 1 of you. And we're about to ready to strike you in your hue. With all our stuff equipped and ready to go. We get an item we already have, so I don't know how to react to that in yo. Oh, a chest! This is nice. A nice break indeed. Even if it is a mimic, it can't do much to us indeed. Ah, it was. What a shame, I say indeed. Shame mimics are weak, so we don't care about them slightest indeed. The mimic is going down. Its armor, it doesn't protect it at all. Especially from Billy Bob, who just gets perfect galore. Down the through the power of music, the mimic does crack, and shatter and platter and all of that. Ah, lava bat. And a parched corpse as well indeed. It's almost as if you're trying to be nasty to us indeed. Come on, Billy Terry, you need to dodge more attacks. So, go ahead and blast that bat. Well done, Billy Terry. As now Joe AoEs. The bat will... How do they all dodge that, indeed? This game is a bit of a prick doing something as bad as that. And off everyone goes, straight into the corpses like that. Alright, Billy Terry. I wanted you to do some damage, I say. Maybe Joe will do better. He does, indeed. Alright, Billy Bob, it's all up to you. Never mind, you failed. Boo-hoo. The ghost fails its curse. And Terry gets hit. Come on, Terry. Revenge is all that you need to hit. Ah, revenge has been sought, and now the ghost, it's only the ghost we see indeed. The ghost does take a mighty beating, it does indeed. Jesus Christ, Bob, you're failing today, I see. Why are you failing so much, indeed? Alright, Billy Terry, get a perfect strike, maybe. Nope, never mind. Let Billy but Joe finish it off daily. Okay, screw that, I say. Let Billy Bob get his redemption. At least it dies, that's all that matters. Hurrah. Now for the dungeon loot, we do collect. What shall it be? Rubies, gold, pearls, and all that. Ah, rubbish. Very useful, I do say. How about next time you give me litter or something along that line? Right. Where's the nearest whatchamacallit place for us to heal? Because this is getting to be a bit annoying. With all our zeal. So the brothers head out to Yonderberg because it's the closest to their ways. But now with all their ways trapped, they have to go about their days. The brothers do ready as Joe sets up the ambush. Because he's the only one with focus and all of that crap. Alright. Forget we set up the ambush. With a 50% chance we succeed! Wait, we didn't need to do it anyway because it's a swamp. It doesn't have any way to attack. Well. So Terry is shocked and Billy... And Joe is frozen. What relevance does it have when it's going to die posen? Jesus Christ, Bob, do I need to get you a new job? You're failing quite heavily in all of your sword. Well done, Billy Terry. We all thank you for all of your deeds and all of your hue. Jeez, these brothers are useless. Really a big little pricks. So let's give 500 gold to Billy Joe, indeed. So he may heal up and get his curses removed. As he moves in for the blessing. And then stays at the inn where we get all nice and rested. The brothers now prepare themselves all their rest as they head over to the inns where they just get their rest. Billy Bob stays at the inn. And now we look at the market, as Billy Bob just prepares himself for the market. Yes, I just said market twice, for no goddamn reason. So let's just move in and check it, as we see all the Godspeed in Hayton. We give our gold out towards Billy Bob, who then buys all the Godspeeds and all of that sort. Now we get another 200 gold for the very off chance that we can use and succeed with the vision scroll at last. What else do we need? Nothing of particular need, I see. So we now leave the place and hand out the Godspeeds to our brothers indeed. I love how we sell it for 2 and yet it is worth 200. That's marketeering right there, if it's ever been a blunder. So now the narrator waits for about half an hour as he figures out where the hell to use this vision scroll. Where he hasn't before, I wonder. Well, crap, we think, as that was a real bust. Let's pick up our party and just move out on the bus. The bus being a boat, because we call it bus for a reason. Don't ask me the reason, I do not know it. But let's just head out and go. Into the sea cave we now re-enter. Into a brand new one with horrors and winter. Oh, a demon, you say. Whatever shall we do? It's not like we're immune to burning or hue. I guess we know our first target, as we give it very little choice. Billy Terry just starts off the combat with freezing it in hoist. Let's see if you can AoE everyone else to death. I'm afraid not, Billy Bob, but Joe, but you did really well at that. So close, Billy Bob, you could have had the glory of killing it there. But I guess you don't want it, so we're gonna leave it there. Haha, you fucker. We're immune to burning, I say. Why do you manage to do that when we're immune to burning, I say? Alright, whatever. This crap sorta happens, but that dodging is getting on my nerves, so just stop it, I wonder. Thank you, it dies, just how it should have done in the last attack. But Billy Bob can't hit anything, Billy Joe can't hit anything that flies. Oh, this is a wonder. There's so little left to do as we try and find this final dungeon. How do we not know where it is what I wonder. Thank you, Billy Bob. That critical is what we needed. Very useful. Collect your gold, which is sorely needed. We move on and get ready to fight the parched corpses in plenty, as they are probably going to curse us a couple of times. Oh, what a plenty. Ow, says Billy Terry, as the punches do weary him, so. And now we just hit the middle one, because why the hell not, and so. Now we need a perfect strike to be able to stun them all, but no, of course not. That's too much to ask for from these brothers who... A miss from the corpse and a curse from the corpse. What is Billy Terry gonna get cursed with? Clumsy, he's already afflicted by that. And quickness, well, that's a curse we need to get rid of. Hooray. This fight isn't going very well for the brothers, because they cannot seem to catch a break. How about you get a perfect and you finish this off, Billy Bob? Well done. You've done well today. That's more than I can say about you all. No, never mind. You have not done well today. A perfect strike from Billy Terry leaves the corpse a little frozen. So now it's up to Billy Joe to send the corpse to its grave. The gold is collected by our usual friend. And now we need a tinder pouch who Terry will collect today. Oh no, I just equipped something I don't think I should have at all. What was it? Strength. You don't need that. Go away with all that. Another chest right before the end. What glory luck. I don't care if it's a mimic, you can still give loot and all that. Hello, Mr. Mimic. We're gonna crush you, I say. At least we would if I could get a perfect strike today. Ow, that kinda hurts. Please finish off this mimic in all its hearse. There we go, it's almost dead. All you need to do is finish it off. Well done, Billy Terry, you survived this day and somehow in hopes. Wow, that gear was garbage. Would it be better off with nothing? Well, technically no, but you get my point at this point. Another pearl. It's almost as if they all contain that. And they're just nothing particularly special at that. There's nothing really left for other brothers to do. So... yeah, we're going to the night market to see what we can find in Hugh. The brothers head out and are ambushed by a death knight. Oh, good glory, no. But we're just going to sneak past it. Because fuck you. To the night market we go to see what we can find. Is there going to be anything particularly special to find today? Yes, we found a jawbreaker and dark candy we do indeed. But there's nothing really else for us to see. So Billy Bob just rests at the place as we wait for our brothers to pick him up today. There we go. Now we figure out where do we go. Because we're kind of out of dungeons to run and go. This requires some actual thought. Because we're running out of goddamn places for the brothers to sort. Screw it all, I do say. This place is over there. So we're gonna go and head out. Simple. And flare. Okay, so now we're kind of in separate boats. This was not what I was expecting with all this today. This is a thing that happened to the brothers indeed. So if we could please just move on and get into the same boat, please. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. Where's it going to show that the tower is at that? Right there. Okay. It requires strength, I bet. Yes, it does. Okay. How do we handle that? The brothers. We only get a few chances indeed. Now that chaos has taken over and the visual glitch is happening indeed. Not because I reloaded or totally anything like that. I mean, this is a perfectly accurate replaying of the story and all that. So let's move Billy Terry there. So we don't have to deal with any beast. Because so long as it's there, nothing can spawn there. With our deeds. Go, Billy Bob, it's... Billy Joe, it's all up to you. Well done right there. That's all that we needed from our Hugh. Now get back in the boat. And end your turn, I say indeed. Because if there's one thing that we need, it's all of us on the same goddamn boat. So get on The same goddamn boat, Billy Terry. Alright, now a new day, with no chaos and no air, and no problems. We now move to the Dark Carnival, because I'm sure I still have a ticket. Never mind, I do not. Let's use a treasure chest to find one right there. Do we care enough about it? God, no. We don't have anything in the slightest blare. Alright, the brothers now move and get ready to go to Parid. Because there's not much left for the brothers to see. And Terry needs a damn heal. Okay, brothers. I'd say we kinda have no gold. But then again, I just realized all the loot that we haven't sold. So, with that, I will do just that. So, I'll ask you to wait a bit. Because this will likely take a while, because there is quite a bit. Well, that's something rare, new loot for us to say. I suppose we can buy the royal loot just to try it out anyway. And now we got another vision scroll to see what we can try and find. We've tried down there and found nothing, so what about up here, Rye? Holy fuck, we found one of our quest objectives right there. Huh. What do you know about that? Well, let's get over there. I wonder if that means that we can probably just find the things that we are missing in all of our line. I wonder now whether the dungeon we are missing is not in fact like some big special place not in the map that we are missing. Whether it's in a location we just have not seen before. Like up there with these. It says they're mysteries anyway. Like there maybe, or round there. Or there. There's got to be more places like that. Right? Either way, we found our objective. Let's get ready to go in all of our... Well done, Billy Bob. You stayed clear of the whirlpool. And there's apparently seagulls here. That are level 2. Holy fuck, I thought we'd just about to die. I've never had a shipwreck before, and I don't want to know how it flies. Right, well, because it's not Billy Bob's turn, let's get into the sea dungeon and see what we can find in here. Ah, more ghosts and chaos. What we expect no more. But because Billy Joe is fucking confused, that is just a curse waiting to happen. So, you have just earned yourself death. I hope you are so glad. I'm glad I could pick the target. Don't know how I managed to do that. Oh yeah, you're still... whatchamacallit, aren't you? Cursed with lack of speed. You know what? Screw it. God's Hag's Bane. Let's get rid of that indeed. So now we have the Arbasa, which does AoE damage, you say, but doesn't pierce immunity. It's got its ups and downs, I say. But the bow is... But it is indeed better for buffing. Of which we can only say so much. Don't curse his strength, he needs that. You prick. That did nothing. What does hermit grass even do? Alright, Billy Bob, tell me, what does hermit grass even do? Using it will give a boost to evasion. You know what? Sure. Why the hell not in you? Get rid of the ghost. It's our most annoying threat. And keep critting just like that, I guess. You really like your new bow, don't you, Billy Bob? Or your new flute. Okay, it's almost dead. You know what? I won't be a little risky. Just straight out, use it on that one. That's more so what we needy. I'm running out of puns. I'm running out of rhymes. I don't even know what I say, why I say puns. They're not puns in the slightest rye. Well done, guys. You managed to kill the bosses. Now get ready for the next combat. There's only so much they didn't hold. Oh. Actually, I don't care about the jelly. Because I never got rid of the poison immunity boots. So let's just murder the hell out of the demon. Because there's nothing else for us to do. Would help if you didn't let it dodge, you stupid prick. This is not good. For the brothers, indeed. Good thing you don't care about that. What about you, mister? Please don't hurt too hard. Oh, that's fine. You do little damage, indeed. Just don't dodge this attack, you little prick, indeed. Now get frozen. Oh, maybe not. Just get hit. And now go ahead and die. Because you're a dick. Wow, Billy Joe, can you freaking succeed a roll? I don't care if you're cursed. That doesn't matter to me in the hoe. You're being very bastardy. Right now, you stupid game. Considering Joe never seems to succeed a single check in all that we day. And the demon finally is dead, as it falls to the ground. Hoorah, what shame. Just go ahead and... You succeeded one on your own. That's the first you've done so far. Well done, Billy Joe. I don't know what to say about that. We really don't care about the cube, so just... You guys aren't even trying anymore. Just stop doing that crap. I want to get through this dungeon. We're at a recording limit and that. You can succeed more than one. You do know that, right? You don't know how statistics play, do you, and all that blight? What the hell is this? Stop fucking failing so hard. Just kill the damn corpse and get over it, you tard. Oh, now you get perfect, just when it's about to die. Fuck you, Billy Joe. There's a reason why I hate you the most. And now for another body slam from the slime. One of the very few attacks that can actually damage Billy Joe in twine. Oh well, it's not gonna survive, so let's beat on the damn thing. Hey look, it's dead. What a sink. Alright. Now that that crap is done. Oh, you leveled up. Well done. Alright, let us move on. And get ready for the next show. As we find a chest, which is probably a mimic. Who cares about that? Oh, it's not! What a pleasant surprise. Maybe you're not being a complete bastard. Then again, you give us rubbish, which isn't very good, you bastard. I need to find more words that rhyme as we continue on this series. Because it's starting to get probably a bit annoying the way I just keep saying these things. You give us a glowing reward for +1 resistance. It's a real shame that everyone does +2. And we collect the gold and gain another little chunk. So now we move on to Devil's Wharf. Kablanc. Maybe we can find a vision scroll which will tell us where we go. In order to end our quest at long last in Ho. There is a vision scroll right there. Oh goody, I say. So let's give each other 300 gold for both the night at the inn and stay. Buy that vision scroll and then use it because we want to know where this dungeon might be in Hugh. There's a bunch of mystery tiles right over here, where we find a stone statue, but nothing dear. Well, crap. We're gonna find this dungeon, I say. I don't care how long it takes. We're gonna find it, indeed. So now we all rest and have a nice night at the inn as the rain begins to fall in our din. There we go, we're all ready to move. And Wendigo doesn't have a vision scroll, which was what I was kind of relying on for this. What about Imp's Corridor? Just so we get a final push. No, it doesn't either. So that looks like today's the end. Well, everybody, this has been another tale of the three brothers. I can't remember what chapter this is, so don't even make me wonder. I'd like to thank you all for watching another episode this week. But will we ever find that missing dungeon indeed? That's the question we must ask ourselves today. So until then, I must say, it is time for us to end. So until then, me and the brothers must say, we bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.